Hey everyone, Karen from Master Spirit Guides. I hope you're doing well today. So, what a perfect topic, and what the perfect timing of me receiving this mug from Ashley and Deborah from the Election Truth Alliance. And, the math ain't mathin', and we want them to verify the vote, right? So, this is you guys, Ashley, Deborah, this came at the perfect time since we're going to be talking about election fraud, entertainment purposes only, and allegedly. Click. So if you guys are interested, they volunteer for this organization. I did look it up just to have a little bit of knowledge here. Actually, I asked AI. And AI said the Election Truth Alliance, ETA, is a nonprofit, nonpartisan organization established in December 2024. So not that old, okay, 7 months. It was formed by a group of individuals who aim to share independent data, analysis, and research regarding the results of the 2024 U.S. presidential election. The organization is composed of volunteers with expertise in data analysis and cyber skills, focusing on identifying potential manipulation or anomalies in election data. Their goal is to provide the public with crucial information about the security, integrity, and legitimacy of their votes. So, and then, you might want to ask, like, if I don't know if they need money, but maybe go into, again, the Election Truth Alliance. See if they're, maybe they, if you're looking for somewhere to put some funds to support, or if you have skills of things that they're looking for volunteers, look into the organization first. I think there's been some, like I did ask AI in terms of, what the legitimacy is. Ashley and Deborah, not saying you're not at all, but it's always good to do that, right? Look at both sides of things. And I haven't actually gone, I wonder if Ground News has anything, but anyway, so just do your, and there's been some scrutiny about it, but you don't know where that's coming from. And the group does say they're nonpartisan. So anyways, so look into it, you guys. Thank you, Ashley and Deborah. This was absolutely perfect timing. Okay, so do you guys remember that article I posted, or I might have even talked about it, I'm not sure. It was last week, and it was an article from Substack, which you can still read. Okay, I will post it in the description of this video, in the description below. So at the top of the description below is a description of this video, and I will post that link, okay? So the Substack article was She Won. They didn't just change the machines, they rewired the election, okay? My husband and I, and of course, again, for entertainment purposes only, okay? But this is very interesting information. My husband and I sat at the table while we were after eating dinner, and I read the entire thing to him because it is helpful for me to read out loud. I'm not going to read the entire thing to you, but I am going to give you a very quick snippet. It's a lot of tech words and stuff, but I want to give you a little snippet of what this article was about. And then what we did is we put that article, the exact article, I put it in AI, and I asked AI to give me questions that we could ask the spirit guides, okay? And so usually I do a post and you guys give me questions, but if we have like a newsworthy, if there's something newsworthy and we want to get it out quicker, then we thought, well, let's just try this and see how it works, okay? So all the questions were generated by AI. Of course, my sister went in there and reordered them and made sure that it was of interest to the article. So, okay. So here is a little snippet of the article, okay? All right, in March 2021, Trip Light, which is a company, was sold to Eaton Corporation, okay? In May 2024, Eaton announced it was deepening its partnership with Palantir Technologies. You guys know who runs Palantir? So Peter Thiel runs Palantir. He owns it. He's one of the owners. And he is also allegedly a mastermind, or at least a huge supporter of Project 2025. as well as someone who, let's just say, groomed J.D. Vance. Okay, allegedly, entertainment purposes only. Okay, I don't think I need to keep saying that. Okay, according to Eaton's own release, Palantir's role would include, AI-driven oversight of connected infrastructure, automated analysis of large data sets, and most critically, secure, I don't know this word, secure erasure of digital footprints. I don't know what that is. In the 2024 election, there's a huge connection. You guys got to really read the whole article, but there's a huge connection here, okay? Trip light UPS units were physically connected to ES&S election systems and software, central tabulators and electionware servers, and Dominion tabulators and central servers across the country. Okay, so we have this connection between Trip Light, Eaton Corporation, which was actually, Trip Light was sold to Eaton. Eaton has a partnership with Palantir. Okay, so Trip Light, the UPS units within Trip Light are now connected to the election systems. Okay, so this is the research that these people are doing and putting the connections together. Okay, so these are smart UPS units, programmable, updatable, and capable of communicating directly with the election system via USB, serial port, or Ethernet. Okay, the ES&S systems rely on Trip Light UPS devices. ES&S electionware suite runs on Windows OS, okay, which automatically trusts connected UPS hardware, okay, which is connected to Trip Light and ultimately Palantir, okay. We already read that. Electionware suite runs on Windows, okay, which is automatically trusted connection, okay. If Eaton pushed an update to those UPS units, it could have gained root level access to the host tabulation environment without ever modifying certified election software. Now that sounded very complicated. Now the article, that was just a snippet from it, but the article is actually, if you read the whole thing, there's parts of it that are not so, okay, convoluted, but that just gives you an idea of, first of all, the complication of this, and second of all, how things are connected and who's connected, okay? And the article actually tells us a lot more. So go ahead and read that. It's quite interesting. Okay, so let's ask the SGs now some questions about the article, okay? All right, so I close my aura to all but my higher self, the God consciousness, my guides, guardians, and only those of the highest and purest light, and the lead team collective. Don't want to leave them out. And I ask Archangel Michael to please protect this channel, my channel and your channel, the community, and the lead team collective, so it is only of the highest and purest light. Amen. Okay. Hey, you guys, I haven't said good morning to my team yet. How you guys doing? Good. Thank you for all your love and support and guidance, as always. Now is a good time to thank your team, you guys, if you haven't done that today. So can we talk to the lead team collective, please? Awesome. Okay, so well, let me just check. Do you guys want to, does my team want to answer these questions, or no? Or the lead team? Yes. Or did you guys know there's guardian angels for cybersecurity? If you didn't listen to my angel video last Friday, I'll go ahead and post it right here. And it actually was a pendulum message. You guys have to listen to that. There are guardian angels for cybersecurity. So let me just double check. Do you guys, is it better for us to call upon the guardian angels for cybersecurity for this discussion? Oh, okay. Wide swing. Okay. How about Archangel Michael as well? Okay, very good. Okay. All right. Are there any other angels, spirit guides you want us to call upon for this conversation? No? Okay. All right. Let's, can we please ask them to come forward? I don't know. Let's, okay. All right. Are the angels of cybersecurity here? Isn't that interesting, you guys? All right. Are there any angels who are working on specifically the elections for 2024 in the US? Oh, okay. All right. Really wide swing. Okay, cool. Are you guys helping guide the, oops, I got to turn this mug around so I can get the name right. Election Truth Alliance. Let's find out, you guys, if you're getting, Ashley and Deborah, let's find out if you guys are getting some. I'm sure you are, but let's see. Are you guys helping the Election Truth Alliance kind of get to the bottom of this? Oh, nice. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Okay, Ashley and Deborah, so call upon the guardian angels of cybersecurity. Why not? For more assistance, okay? And actually, you guys, thank you. I'm thanking the angels now and Archangel Michael. Thank you so much for nudging them, giving them little hints, anything that can help them make the math, and the certify the vote. That would be amazing. Okay. All right. So we've got these questions here. Is it in our best interest to learn the answers of these questions about the Substack article about how Kamala actually did win? Yes. Okay. If there's anything that's not in our best interest, can you please refrain from answering? Yes. Okay. Thank you for being here. We really appreciate it. Okay. All right. Question number 1. Does the summary I just read accurately reflect the article? Yes. Okay. Number 2, were there statistical anomalies in the 2024 election data that suggest potential interference? Yes. I don't have to say it again, do I? Entertainment purposes only. Okay. And allegedly. Did the election results in swing states show unexpected deviations from historical voting patterns? I mean, you guys, it is so ridiculous. Anybody with any level of common sense, no. I mean, he got all swing states, but he also lost like a lot of the Senate races in there, but just he got it. I mean, it is, it's just ridiculous. I mean, the more you think about it, and if you would read that entire article, it kind of goes over all of that stuff. It's just goofy. Okay. All right. Is there evidence of a vote flipping algorithm being used during the 2024? Is there evidence of the 2024 election? Oh, there is evidence. Oh, okay. Is this evidence that they're going to actually, I mean, it's one thing for people to be talking about it, but are they going to actually be able to prove it? Yes, beyond a reasonable doubt. Yes. Will it actually change things? Yes. Okay. Let's hope so. Because it's one thing, like, again, like, is if Anonymous comes out and says this, it's like, well, okay, well, that's not new information. But are you going to actually present information that can be used in a court of law? Okay, they're saying yes. Okay. Fingers crossed. Okay. Can trip light devices connect to election systems be programmed, they're already saying yes, or updated to potentially interfere with election processes? Why would we let this happen? I mean, come on. And of course now, you know how they're defunding all of, all the fraud, any of the departments that deal with fraud and cybersecurity. I mean, they're really cutting down on their staff. So, anyways. I don't know how any MAGA could hear any of this information and not, at least look into it. If you voted for him, it's okay if you've changed your mind. I mean, it sucks for us that we have to now, take a stance against what the actions of other people. But look at, use your brain and look at the information. Don't just take everything. Don't take even what I'm doing here as word, obviously. I always use, if it's helpful, and I am an affiliate for them, not necessarily sponsoring this video, but I am an affiliate for Ground News because I use Ground News. So Ground News is a perfect opportunity to like go in and dig into this kind of stuff. They might not be reporting yet because Ground News actually compiles all articles about one story. And it's great because it'll give you left-leaning, right-leaning, and center. And it also tells you if an article is high factuality, low factuality. So what I usually do if I hear news, then let's just say Anonymous comes out, and I'll continue to check election interference on Ground News. I haven't actually done that, so I don't know what's on there. And then I'll be able to read a center reading article that's high factuality. So it's really, really helpful. If you do want to get it with our affiliate link, which is amazing, it does support the channel. We really appreciate it. You can get it for 40% off actually using our affiliate link, which is amazing. Because if you don't have an affiliate link, you don't get 40% off. So it's really kind of them to allow us to offer that to people. So okay, so little side note, little commercial there. Thank you for your patience. But it is really important with this kind of information, especially because we don't know where the truth is right now. We don't know who's telling the truth. We don't know what the truth is, so we want to be careful about that. Okay. Okay, let me go back to that last question. Were there last minute updates to ES and S voting machines approved before? Oh, I guess I didn't ask that one. Okay, so were there last minute updates to ES and S voting machines approved before the 2024 election? Were there updates last minute updates? Damn, yes, little suckers. I'm sorry. I have some serious opinions about this, if it's true, allegedly. Until there's proof. I mean, obviously the SGs our cybersecurity experts up there around here are telling us it is. So, did these updates occur without full certification review? Yes. Is that because they trusted Windows? I mean, it was Windows based and they trust whatever's. Yes. Okay. Dang. All right. Is it true that the term de minimis was used to justify these updates without proper oversight? Yes. Okay. Can independent audits confirm whether UPS firmware on voting machines was tampered with? Yes. Okay. Ashley and Deborah, I hope you guys are able to confirm that. All right. I hope I don't get in trouble for these things. Was Palantir Technologies, we're just having fun. Who's going to take me seriously? With a couple of, moving rods, right? Was Palantir Technologies involved in managing or securing data related to election systems through its partnership with Eaton Corporation? Yes. Was Peter Thiel's involvement with Eaton and Palantir related to ensuring election integrity? Well, good for him. Yes. That's so nice of him to ensure election integrity. How amazing. Is there a link between the election fraud, the Heritage Foundation, and Project 2025? Yes. Okay. So we have an upcoming Q&A on Project 2025. It was a post we put in the channel and you guys asked a bunch of questions. So we have one coming up. Okay. All right. Did Elon Musk's partnership, oh yeah, plus he partnered with Eaton Corporation, have any impact on the technology used in the 2024 election? Yes. I mean, you can't make this shit up. You cannot make the connections of all this stuff up. Did the activation of Starlink's V2 mini satellites coincide with any unusual election data patterns? Yes. Okay. Were commands sent from Starlink satellites capable of affecting voting systems during the election? So were commands, they're saying yes, were commands sent from Starlink satellites capable of affecting voting systems during the election? It was capable of it. We're not saying they did it. It was capable. Yes. Okay. Is it feasible to audit Starlink satellite logs for any signs of interference during the election? Yes, it's feasible. So see, I guess I think this is the questioning here. Thank you, Marcia. We're just asking, is it feasible that this could have happened? You know, we're not saying anybody did. Is a hand count of physical, they're saying yes, that's true. We're not saying anybody did it. Is a hand recount of physical ballots considered a reliable method for verifying the accuracy of election results? Yes. Okay. All right. We got to all demand a recount, you guys. We must demand a recount. Okay, we'll let Ashley and Deborah give us a little update. If you guys want to send us an email, that'd be amazing. If you guys have an update whenever you have an update from Election Truth Alliance, okay? Okay. Is a hand recount, okay, we did that. Have legal actions been initiated to investigate potential election fraud in the 2024 election? Yes. Cool. Okay. Because it's probably is there a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that we're not aware of? Okay, good. Okay, sweet. Will it be possible to protect electoral processes from technological interference in future elections? Yes. So of course it's possible. Will they actually do it though? Will they make it impossible for anyone in the future to interfere with elections? Yes. Okay, good. Good. Will that be before the 2026 primaries? Yes. Okay. Because I kind of am feeling like if they get their little mitts on the way they want things to run right now, what would stop them from doing it again in 2026? So will all of this stuff be resolved by the 2026, what did I just call it? Primaries? No, I can't even remember. Now I just lost the word. That's just crazy. Okay, so by the next 2026 elections? Yes. Okay. So was there, in fact, election fraud? Yes. Bummer. Did it materially alter the outcome of the election? Yes, I have to say it one more time, allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. Will there be public disclosure? Yes. Will the disclosure create a change from the current administration within the next 42 months? Yes. Will the disclosure happen in 2025? Yes. Public disclosure will happen in 2025? Yes. Will there be a change of administration in 2025? Closing my eyes. I can feel the right. Okay, yes. Okay, 2025. Okay, I think that's not a bad idea to make phone calls still, especially about the big, awful bill, especially to your Republican senators and reps. And I think they're voting on it today, actually. And at least Chuck Schumer required a 15-hour reading of the entire bill. It takes 15 hours to read the entire bill. So how many of the legislators have actually read through the entire thing, So they might be voting on it today. But again, these kind of things, still making phone calls about it, especially, you know, the Democrats. Get them moving, 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 paying attention to this stuff. Tell them we're not forgetting, you know. So if you have ideas of other things people could be doing right now so we don't lose steam, and, you know, they want us fatigued. They want us fatigued for sure, which is why they're throwing all that stuff out there. So we want to continue to focus on what's really important here. So, and everybody's going to do different stuff, which is amazing. So if you have ideas of what people can do or other thoughts about this particular issue, please put in the comments. That would be amazing. Okay, you guys, I hope this was helpful, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.